Hello and welcome to our second episode in our series on self-custody. We're covering the importance of self-custody in crypto, the importance of getting your assets off of centralized exchanges and into your own personal wallet. Just remember, the phrase, not your keys, not your crypto, exists for very good reasons. As seen in recent events, many people are starting to realize just how important it is to get your funds out of control of any centralized entity. Today, we're going to dive in to how to set up a Kepler wallet, how to save your new seed phrase, and then how to withdraw your funds from an exchange into your new wallet. So without further ado, let's jump in. We are going to be covering Kepler and the Cosmos ecosystem. We're going to be withdrawing the Atom token, which tends to be your entry token into the Cosmos ecosystem. So as you can see on the screen, we have the Kepler website. Google search, you just type in kepler.app. It'll take you to the website. Depending on what you're using, there's a link for downloading it to your Android, your iPhone, or for your computer. Example we're using today is the web extension. So here on the main screen for the extension, you have your options. Okay, so you have create new account, and that's the one we're going to go, but let's just cover the other options real quick. Import existing account would be if you have already created an account, you will have what's called your seed phrase already saved in a safe location. Today, we're going to assume that you don't already have one and know what that is. The other one is import ledger. Ledgers are considered one of your safer options. That is a hardware wallet. They usually look a lot like a little flash drive, and they allow you to have two-factor authentication on your crypto wallet. However, we're going to skip that one, and we're just going to go with the more basic, quick way to get your funds off exchange. So we click create new account. On this screen, there is a few things to unpack, and these are very important. Number one, back up your seed securely. Now, I can't stress this enough. You have to write this seed phrase down and make sure it is stored in a very secure location, somewhere where you cannot lose it, but you are able to access it at need. Anyone with your mnemonic seed can take your asset. Basically, with the 12 words down here, your phrase, anybody that has it can access your wallet and withdraw everything from it. Basically, these words are the control key to your fund. Okay, the next thing that's super important, a lost mnemonic seed cannot be recovered. There is no reset password on these wallets. You have this phrase and no other. Now, as long as you have access to the wallet, you can always find the phrase again. However, if you lose the wallet, for example, if it's on a computer that gets broken, or if it's on your phone and your phone gets stolen or lost, there's no way to access it unless you already have it written down somewhere in a safe place. So right now, while you're setting it up, write down these 12 words before you go any further. In this video, I'm able to show you this on the video because I'm going to be deleting this wallet directly after the video. I am never going to use this wallet. No one will ever use this wallet. This is simply for educational purposes, and there's no risk involved. When you do this, do not show anyone these 12 words. Write it down, put it in your safe, put it in your safety deposit box at your bank. Maybe write half of it on one paper, half of it on another paper, and put them into different locations. All right, for the sake of this video, we're going to act like I wrote it down on paper, because in real life, you really do not want to copy and paste this anywhere. You do not want to save it on any device that's connected to the internet. Anything that's not encrypted, especially, do not use it to save this seed phrase. Google Drive, for example, is extremely easy for someone that knows what they're doing to go ahead and steal your phrase. Just name this Anubis. Okay, you're going to make a strong password, and if you have a hard time figuring out a good strong password, use a password generator. and then back that password up. So now we have our seed phrase written down, we have a password, we hit next, and now you have to prove that you know what the seed phrase is. So now we're going to read off the paper we just wrote everything down on, and now we let it go ahead and load up. You are all set. And now we're going to hit the extension button up here, and it's going to give you a little pop-up window. It's now given us an address here. So Cosmos Hub, which is the Atom token, the address will start with Cosmos. If we wanted to do another chain, we could always go to a different network here up in this menu. And for example, if we wanted to do the secret network, we would click there and then see how the address changes to start with secret. So the prefix changes to the network's name. Most of the address, however, will stay the same. So in this case, we want to transfer Atom token. Just clicking on this little bubble here will give you the address copied message. So now we're going to come into my huge account here of $4.92. As you can see, I don't hold very much money on my exchange here. For this video, we're using Coinbase because that's another very common one that many people, at least in the US, do use. So it's an easy one to relate to. However, on any exchange that you're using, the options will be a very similar theme. They may be a different layout, and the wording may be just slightly different. For example, on Coinbase, we're going to click the Send Receive button. However, in other exchanges, you might have to go into your wallet, your assets section, and then find the token you're wanting to withdraw, and then there will be the options for withdraw and deposit. Either way, they mean the same thing, and you're looking for the same theme, just slightly different wording. So whatever exchange you're on, look for your deposit and withdraw option, and then the token that you're wanting to move. In this case, we want to go ahead, hit send and receive, and then find the Atom token. So once this pops up, we're going to go into the send option. There we go. Alright, so we want to send Cosmos. Now we would click here if we wanted to change maybe what we wanted to send. Like the last video, we did do the US dollar coin. However, this one we want to send our Atom. So we click into that. There we go. We'll go ahead and send it all. And then down here we want to choose where do we want to send it to. Coinbase has the option for mobile, email, or address. Most exchanges will just have the address. Coinbase does use pay strings, which enables the ability to use email and mobile. You'll notice where it says Atom memo. That is something you really want to pay attention to if you're sending it to another exchange. The address is the wallet. The memo is the account in that wallet. So when you're sending to a self-custody wallet, there's no added account in there. You don't need the memo. However, when you're sending to an exchange, the address is the exchange's wallet itself, and then the memo is your account within that wallet. So just keep that in mind. If there is a memo present, make sure that you do copy it and paste it exact, just like with the address. Otherwise, you may not receive your funds. In fact, you won't receive them, and you may not be able to retrieve them. Okay, since I know that I'm sending it to my own self-custody wallet, I know there is no memo, so we're going to hit continue. And then it's going to prompt me and say, hey, are you sure there's no memo? Well, yes, I'm sure, so I'm going to click yes, I'm sure. Now it's going to just give me a confirmation screen and tell me how much it's going to cost to do this transaction. There'll be a small gas fee. Atom tends to be very cheap. As you can see, network fee is 0.0025. I think that's around 2 cents or so. And so the total we're going to be sending is $2.31. With the gas, it's going to be $2.33. And then now, because like I said, I'm deleting that wallet as soon as we're done with this video, I'm not actually going to send. But when you hit send, it's just going to give you the confirmation that it was submitted. It's going to give you a transaction hash. So that's a address that you can copy and then use to search on the block explorer to see where your funds are, whether the transaction failed or what happened with it. It's just a way to track exactly where that money is and when. Also, one of the reasons I'm not going to be submitting this, it also lets anybody see where that money is. And I'm not really looking to dox my wallets today. So we're going to just act like I hit send, that we got the confirmation, and then we're going to come on back over in to the Kepler wallet. Now, it'll usually take only a couple seconds to send. Atom is really rather fast. The most that it might take, just depending on Coinbase, for example, if you've never withdrawn before, it might take a little bit longer for the exchange to kind of double check, fraud alerts and things like that, and just verify that you really did want to send those funds. They may send you an email on the email on file for your account, just saying, hey, is this really you? You'll hit the confirm and then submit it. So if that happens, don't be too alarmed. Just make sure that it really is from Coinbase or whatever exchange that you're using, and that it comes around the time that you're actually submitting. So now, in here, once that transfer has gone through, you'll see a dollar amount up here in the balance, and then you'll also see down here how much Atom is now available, the amount that you just sent, basically. You'll also be able to start staking and earning a yield on it. We will cover that in further episodes. For today, I just wanted to show you how to remove your assets from an exchange into your wallet. I hope this helped, and I will see you on the next one.